Anyways, again, welcome to episode 8 of the Anime Unhinged podcast. And today is going to be a little bit different than how we normally do things. We're not really going to be doing a chapter review like normal. So we're just going to be talking like how we used to do it. I feel it's the best way.
Yeah.
And on that note,
Nobody's coming to us for the chapter review. So
no.
yeah.
Yeah, it's not a chapter review. I don't know why. So we was doing it kind of like chapter reviews in a sense, and we was talking about it last night, and we decided, hey, maybe we should, instead of doing like chapter reviews and shit, we should just go to talking about One Piece and shit like that, talking about theories and just a few different things. So
Yeah.
yes, this is going to be the first one where we don't really do a chapter review type style. So, anyways,
Yeah. We're
how's
still gonna
yeah,
talk about a few things about the chapter, but not like only chapter.
exactly. But as you can tell by the title of the video, one of the main things we wanted to talk about today was Zoro. And as you
Yeah.
guys know, uh, right now with Wano, we're on Onigashima, and there's all this, fights happening. We had Odin pop up last chapter, and everyone's focused on that. And I feel like with Odin popping up, people are like, oh, Odin's going to be the one to, take down and everyone was saying like Odin's going to take Enma, Odin's going to do this, and pretty much take away from
Yeah.
Zoro. And I'm like, whoa, this actually made me hype for Zoro even more because I feel like,
Wait, I actually heard another theory about Odin. I heard Odin's gonna defeat Kaido in a different way. It's
oh, psych him
they
out.
mentioned like no, they mentioned Odin's gonna take a huge massive dump and he's gonna clog all the Onigashima toilets.
Oh my god. What? Okay. Okay. But no, so like so we saw. I'm sorry, I'm eating some cheeses right now. Oh, good. But
Hmm.
we know Odin showed up. Well, it was one of the things to where it made me start thinking about Zoro and what Zoro would do. And then I started thinking about, when Zoro said early on, like, hey, Luffy, I'm going to rally the samurai in Wano. And then, we get to Wano, Zoro doesn't do any of that. And then all these people started shitting on Zoro, like, oh, Zoro said he was going to do this, and instead he's out, doing other stuff. He's not doing what he promised. He's not keeping his word type shit. And I was like, well, what's the best way to rally people? Fiend?
Hmm.
I was
Not keeping his word about what?
about
Rallying the samurai?
yeah. When I said like, what's the best way to
Oh,
rally the
did I cut
people?
out?
Oh no, I said like, what's the best way to rally people? I thought you was gonna respond. My bad. But I feel like the best way is to, instead of like saying there, me like, hey, the best way to
Uh,
rally them is when they're down and out. So once the war seems like it's gonna be over, like there's no way to win, I think that is when we will see Zoro rally the samurai. Not before, not after. It's gonna be in that moment when everything looks on the brink of defeat. Kind of like okay, let me figure out a go. So y'all know the nothing happened moment in Thriller Book. It's not exactly the same, but it's similar in a
yep.
sense. To I think it's gonna be one of them to where Luffy's out, everyone's looking, they're like, okay, the leader Luffy is gone. The um what are they? Okay, Red Skyboats. I don't know why my mind just went blank. I wanted to say, the samurai something. I was like, the samurai something, like Kinemon and them. And I was like, no, that's not the name. What the fuck are
Yeah.
they called? The Red Scabbards. I think they are going to be, down, and everyone's going to be looking like everyone's defeated. And then it's going to be one of them things, too. I don't think it's just going to be Zoro. I think it may be Zoro and, like, Killer, Zoro, and some other people. But I think fuck, man. Zoro will lead the charge with the people who push back. That's just my opinion. I
You
can
can't speak
I can't.
after you.
Well, I need some water, man. I mean these cheeses and those salty. I got
Yeah.
yeah, probably not the best I did to eat while doing a podcast, but
Oh
I'm
my
hungry.
god.
Fuck it, I don't give it. I don't care, man. I'm hungry. I'm gonna eat. But no, so you get what I'm saying though, Fiend. You got anything to add on that before I keep going, or
Yeah, I mean, like to me, this one, it's like people I think uh, they give too much credit to weird things. I'm like, dude, I mean, just wait and watch, right? Like, it's not, the arc isn't over. And even about like the rallying samurai, I never even, like cared that much about the samurai. But even if you say, like, you know, Zoro should do something great, and I'm like, yeah, I mean, definitely there's gonna be some moment where, people would actually be like, oh shit, this dude is like crazy. That's why the Straw Hats are crazy. Not just because Luffy, right? Like people have been, like, oh, Luffy, he's the fifth emperor. He's the guy who has like 1.5 billion, and now they even have Jinbei. But like others, they're not famous, right? But Luffy himself knows that he's nothing because other than being like one of the members of the Straw Hats. Luffy appreciates all the other Straw Hats, and I'm pretty sure after this arc, people would understand that the Straw Hats are this dangerous because everyone matters, and especially the second in command, Zoro.
I but I agree completely. So
Yeah,
my thing is, when I say like big moment, I think we will get something to I'm still in the perception of I'd love to see Zoro cut Kaido's club. Kaido's always carrying around this big club,
yeah,
and everyone's like, "Oh, he's so menacing." I'd love to have a moment where Kaido goes to, let's say, Luffy's damn like super injured or something, and Kaido goes to
yeah,
hit him with the club, and we just see Zoro pretty much. You remember the scene with Kuma when Kuma goes to pick up Luffy and Zoro slashes Kuma?
yeah.
So I'd love to see a moment like that to where this time it's Kaido goes to hit Luffy when he's down and Zoro slashes the club in half. I just think that
I
moment would
mean,
be
didn't we see the same shit with the numbers? Maybe that's
yes.
like a
But
foreshadowing.
see, that's what made me start thinking about that because I was like, I would love a moment like that just because I love the vice captain and captain scenarios. Those are some of my favorite moments in the series.
I
Anytime we get
mean, I
interactions,
think I think I like. I mean, even the club cutting scene is cool, but I would prefer it to be like Kaido is gonna do something crazy, and then Zoro just unleashes his conquerors.
no, that would also be insane.
Yeah,
Like, there's so
that would
many
be
different
dope.
scenarios. I believe we're gonna get a Concourse hockey reveal from Zoro. Um,
Yeah,
in this arc, I think we're gonna see people start. You know how everyone's saying how like Luffy's way ahead of Zoro now. Well, a lot of people say that. People say, "Oh, Zoro shouldn't be doing what he's doing," and just these different things. I feel like we're gonna see.
yeah, rooftop shit.
Yeah, I feel like we're gonna see. A lot more of Zoro stepping up and people respecting him more. And yes, people started respecting him a lot more recently. Like he's getting a lot more
Yeah.
credit and stuff just because he's on the rooftop, but still he get people shit on him a lot still. They say, "Oh,
Yeah, I mean, it's like, half of like half of the community who are like actually his fans, they basically understand that he's doing what is expected of him, and
Yes.
the other half is reluctantly being like, oh well, he's doing whatever he's meant to do, but he's only doing it because of Enma.
Yep. And they're like, well, not just that, and they're also like, it's because of Enma, or another good one is they're like, oh, Enma's the reason this is happening, and he's doing it like he wouldn't be able to do anything without Luffy. Luffy is the one who's pretty much, carrying it all.
Okay,
And Zo.
I mean, I don't know about that, but
I mean, you haven't seen told
I
some
mean,
people talking about.
Luffy shit. No, I think like Enma shit. I've seen a
No,
lot,
I've seen that a
but
lot,
the
but I'm saying I have
Luffy
heard people
stuff
saying,
is exaggerated. I mean,
no,
like,
I agree, but I mean, people
yes,
still
people
do it.
have said like, no. I mean, yes, people have said that Luffy, because he's the captain, he should do the major thing. But I don't think anybody like Zoro would be nothing without Luffy. Like, I mean, you understand what I'm saying, right? Like
Oh, no, I do. I do. I was just
people,
saying, people have said
yeah.
it, though.
I mean, I guess.
And it's one of the things that's like, really? Do you actually believe that? Like,
Mm.
seriously? Because that's just one of them, to me at least, doesn't make a lot of sense.
No, I think it's like these extremes. Like, yeah, those are the people you don't like actually listen to.
I
Like
agree.
those are like the people who are like NL is coming to save the scabbards and stuff. Yeah.
Well, like, did you see Sin posted a tweet recently talking about how if Zoro killed Kaido, everyone in the community would like
Mm.
downplay it. Talking about like how,
Yeah, I mean, yeah, depending on the situation, people would just find reasons to downplay it. I mean, like, see, to me, it always has been like, no matter who defeats Kaido, it would be like, a fucking extreme thing where a lot of people do this shit, and eventually whoever is standing last, they're gonna give the final blow. And like these people, then, I mean, it's not just Zoro, right? Like even with Luffy, like, I mean, we're talking about Zoro because this is like the major thing, but even with Luffy, people will start saying like, "Oh, he doesn't deserve to be the emperor." He doesn't deserve to be called. Now, people even said he doesn't deserve to be called the fifth emperor, and now once he defeats Kaido, of course, his name would come out to be like one of the dudes who actually helped defeat Kaido, right? So people would still be like, oh, well, that wasn't like a 1v1, so, uh, we can't count him as an emperor. We know he's not an emperor, so he doesn't deserve it. It's basically the same shit by these people. They're like, if Luffy defeats some strong dude 1v1, they'll be like, oh man, that doesn't make sense.
well,
But
that's like, you can use, that's like the people who use that argument. They said, oh, Gulp didn't beat Rocks 1v1, so Gulp shouldn't be called the hero of the Marines. But then again, they're also the same people who say, well, Roger, he is the Pirate King because he found the One Piece. But it's like, well, how come you don't use the same example? Because these are also the same people who say you can't be the Pirate King unless you're the strongest. But then it's like, well, why don't they use that same example of
I
saying,
mean,
well,
a
Roger,
lot of people say Roger isn't the strongest because that the what do you call, the title of Pirate King just means you found One
no,
Piece,
yes,
so
a
you
lot of
don't
people
have to
do
be
say
strong.
that. But I was saying, like,
Yeah.
the people who say, who try to downplay like Gulp being the strongest or Luffy being the simple dude because he was in a group battle. They're also the same people who are like, oh, well, Roger's the strongest because he's the Pirate King. But it's like, who has he beat 1v1 that we know of? Vox he was in a group fight with.
Yeah, that's my point, right? Like everybody complains about Luffy and the Straw Hats because we've seen everything from Luffy and the Straw Hats, but
Yes.
who like how can you guarantee that uh, Roger didn't do the shit? How can you guarantee that Garp never asked any help from anyone? How can you guarantee that anybody like Shiki,
hundred
Whitebeard,
percent. And the
Kaido,
other people,
whoever?
they just
Yeah, exactly.
they complain. They're like, oh, well, it shouldn't have been this way, or oh, like, what the
Yeah.
hell? Yeah, I'm
I
sorry.
mean,
But you get what I'm
it's
saying, though. They're the people
yeah,
who
yeah,
complain about these little things, and they're also the people who want Zoro to fail. Because, kind of like, it's all about agendas, is the sad thing.
yeah,
Agendas control a lot of the stuff. People get upset when
yeah,
their agenda is proven wrong.
yeah,
And it's a sad thing. I hate agendas and stuff because of that. I mean, I
exactly.
tried to not push agendas. I will say there's only like a couple agendas I do push, which the main ones are I feel like people who don't have devil fruits, I feel, or stronger. But that's mainly because they don't have a devil fruit. That's just my opinion, though. I mean, I'll. It just to me it makes the most sense. But other than that, no, I don't.
I
I try
mean,
not to.
see, people can have theories, but when people say their theories are the only things that make sense, then it becomes agenda.
Yes, like if they're like okay, if they say, oh, let me think of a good one. Okay.
I mean, look, if they say Luffy should be the one to defeat Kaido, then it's fine. But if they say it won't make sense if Luffy isn't the one, then that's basically
Or
bullshit.
there's that one where people are saying Luffy should be the one to defeat both Big Mom and Kaido. If anyone else does it, it wouldn't make much sense.
No, that's like, I mean, you mean like together or?
Well, yeah, because they were saying they both need to go down, so Luffy should get the final hit on both of them. Maybe not deal the
No,
most damage,
that's
but he should get the final hit.
like that. I would say is like dumb.
No, but you wouldn't say it's an agenda.
No, I mean, I wouldn't call it an agenda because it's like too dumb to call it anything else.
It's just like it's stupid. That's a dumb idea. Because I remember someone said that to me, and I was like, "Wait, you really think
that would
that?"
basically be like
Like when someone said it
yeah.
to me, I was shocked. I was like, "Are you serious right now? Do you actually believe this? Like, do you
I
really?"
mean, that's basically like me saying NL would come down and defeat all the Blackbeard pirates, and he's the final villain. That's like
That
that's not gonna happen.
that was still a funny theory, though. I can't. I didn't. I thought you was joking when you said that at first. Like when you told me you made that theory video.
Oh, the
But
Burgess one.
yeah, but no, that's one of the things. It's
Dude,
so
I still think Burgess is gonna kill NL.
but no, like with Blackbeard.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
Blackbeard.
Since you just brought him up, I want to talk about him for a sec.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
speaking on Blackbeard, it's one of the things that's like a lot of people think Luffy should 1v1 Blackbeard, or Luffy shouldn't. People mixed on that. They're like, oh he should, oh he shouldn't, oh he should.
Yeah, I mean, half of the people are like it should be a 1v1, and half of the people are like Blackbeard is gonna be like basically Kaguya. He's gonna be like this super strong almighty being that
Well, see, that's
everybody's
the
gonna fight.
extreme. Like, I don't think he's gonna be that strong, like Kaguya. But I don't think, like I said before, I don't think it'd be a 1v1. But then
Mm.
again, I don't think it's gonna be what it's gonna take everyone in One Piece to bring him down. Like them, we're gonna need a Straw Hat Grand Fleet. We're gonna need, the Supernova plus the Straw Hat Pirates just to bring down Blackbeard. That's, I think, overkill.
Yeah.
Actually, that's beyond overkill. That's literally, that's an annihilation. I mean, yeah, I think he's gonna be strong, but damn, that's like saying, with Whitebeard, if they would have brung in um the
All the
Admiral.
other emperors and everybody just for
Like if they're like,
Blackbeard.
hey, let's
Everybody
bring
came
in,
back.
we need to take down this guy Whitebeard. So, bring in the, let me think who we can get. Oh, bring in Kong, bring in like CP0, bring in, you get what I'm saying? Like bring in all these other
Yeah.
forces.
Call Kaido, ask for help. Call Big Mom.
Yeah, Kaido's on the way. Make sure
Yeah.
Kaido arrives. Make sure Kaido gets here. Oh wait, oh
Yeah.
Big Mom wants to fight Whitebeard. Tell her she can pull up as well.
Yeah.
It's just you're
Everybody wants to kill
overkilling it.
Whitebeard.
But then again, I think Blackbeard, if you give him time, would become stronger than Whitebeard in a sense, or has the potential. But I feel like when they fight, when like Luffy and them fight him, I feel like he's gonna be the strongest at the time. Mainly because he has, two devil fruits and both of them are broken, and he has hockey as well. But other than that, I don't know. He's just not going to be. I feel like his downfall is going to be his crew. I feel like, because a lot of people, how you were saying, like,
I don't know. I mean, I think I, s- I still think his downfall is gonna be him like being this weird uh strategist dude who's like kind of overconfident and kind of leaves some things to the fate. So I think it's like like we saw that he had like this. I don't know if it's split personality or what, but sometimes he's like this super smart dude, but he's still this overconfident dude. He's like, he knows that, basically he leaves shit to fate and he wins because he's overwhelmingly powerful. But I still think his downfall kinda is gonna be like him being this overpowered dude, him having these overpowered abilities. I think that would be a perfect thing for his downfall because that's the thing he relies on above everything. Like if you remember when I think like Aokiji joined Blackbeard, and I think someone mentioned like how can you trust Aokiji, and the answer was like, well, you think I trust Shiryu? It's the same.
he
It's the
doesn't
same.
trust
I trust
anyone.
Aokiji more than Shiryu.
No, see, and that's what I'm saying. That's what I
Yeah.
think his downfall is going to be his crew. Because he doesn't trust any of them, but he likes their strength.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I think he's gonna rely too much on like, power. And I
Yes.
think that power is gonna be his downfall because like okay, I don't know if you watched my video or no about the Sanji one, the Sanji L one.
I think I did, but I'm not 100%.
Yeah, I mean, like I mentioned, like the downfall of Kaido's crew is like perfectly looking like it's gonna be, you know, like they're gonna be top heavy, and because they are top heavy, they think like we can pull it off just with the strongest of the strongest, and then because all these like weaker people who actually matters because they are turning sides, because of course Tama is turning the gifters and Chopper is turning the waiters and shit, right? So
Yeah.
it's like because all these like shitty small beast pirates, they're like turning to this side. I think that would be his downfall because it began with Tama, right? It began with Tama where she started turning this shit, and then it continued with Sanji, where Sanji is supposed to be one of the strongest, but he relied on someone who is significantly weaker, that is Nami and Brook, I guess, to defeat
Robin,
Black Maria. So yeah, Robin and Brook. So
don't you ever
so
call
it's
Robin Nami. I will fight you.
I said Robin, right?
You said Nami. Don't you
No,
ever
it's
disrespect
yeah, whatever.
Robin. Robin's not a thief.
Yeah, yeah, whatever. I'm not gonna even bother, you know. Nami is the best female character in the series.
No,
So what do you
no,
even want me to say?
no.
I mean,
Oh,
you know,
I,
I'm
w-
not gonna even bother, man.
I want you to tell the
Nami,
truth.
she's already the best. What do I even say? But anyways, you know, it's like Sanji, uh, you know, he relied on people who are significantly weaker than him, showing that, you know, you need everyone. You need like not just the strongest people, not just, you know, who are on the rooftop or Jinbei and Sanji. No, you need everyone. So it's like that would be the downfall of Kaido. So that's why I think like, you know, Blackbeard is gonna be a little different. I mean, it still probably would be like, you know, at the end when Blackbeard pirates are defeated, they won't like help him. They won't help Blackbeard. They'll run away. But I don't think it would be like before losing. I don't think they'll lose. I mean, sorry, they'll not lose. I think after their defeat, they're just gonna, you know, run away. But looking at like the gifters, waiters, and all these people, they're turning sides. They're
See, I
changing
see it the
teams
opposite. I
even
see it the
before they're
opposite
defeated.
to where you say like with Kaido, it's the smaller people are switching sides, and the top people are staying. Well, I think with Blackbeard is gonna be the top people like Shiryu gets defeated. Let's say Aval, um, Azor Pizoro, whatever his name is. I don't know the King dude. I don't know his name.
Avalo Pizarro.
Yeah. So like these top people, like the top four, get defeated. Like Jinbei, Sanji, and Zoro all beat the top three, and like Luffy beats one of them. And then all the people at the bottom, they're gonna be fighting the bottom Straw Hats.
Hmm.
And I think when they see the like upper people get defeated, they're gonna be like, hey, you know, things don't go in the way we thought it'd go. Let's get out of here, and they're gonna leave. I think it's gonna be like the bottom. Instead of switching sides, they're just gonna abandon because they don't see them winning because the top people getting defeated. But if they would have stayed, it'd probably turn out different. They just don't have faith in Blackbeard like people do with Luffy and them.
Yeah, I mean, I guess, you know, I mean, to me, it's like kind of same thing that's happening with
No, but I
One
don't think
Piece pirates.
King, Queen, and Jack are gonna abandon, or the Flying Six. I don't think the Flying Six or Queen, King, and Jack will abandon Kaido.
No, because everybody else already did.
Yeah, no, I think it's like the bottom
But
people. But with
hmm,
Blackbeard, I think like if the Flying Six were to abandon Kaido, it'd be a lot different right now. I'd feel like the tides would switch tremendously. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? But I feel like with Blackbeard, the people who like, let's say the Flying Six people in Kaido, it'd be like the Flying Six just abandoning Kaido right now and saying we're gone. You know, because Blackbeard
no,
doesn't have all those underlings. Blackbeard doesn't have thousands of underlings like Kaido's crew. He just has a lot of strong people.
no, I understand what you're saying. I mean, that could happen, but like, I think Blackbeard, the fight with Blackbeard would be the time to like prove the Straw Hats are on a different level.
No, that's what I'm saying. The Straw Hats are going to be winning these fights, but these people are going to be looking around like, hey, we're getting beat right now. And then the other ones are going to be like, we don't want to lose, and they're just going to leave. They're like lower ones.
Mm.
That's what I'm saying. The top ones are going to beat, like, okay, you're going to have like Zoro, Sanji, Jinbei, Luffy.
Yeah.
They're all going to beat their opponents.
Yamato.
If Yamato's there, Yamato, they're all gonna beat the opponents against the Blackbeard pirates. And then you're gonna have like the
Yeah.
bottom Blackbeard pirates look around and be like, hey, we're out of here. And the only ones that are gonna stick around will be like Jesus Borges, Doc Q, the sniper dude, the ones that's been there from the beginning. But I feel like everyone
Yeah.
else is just gonna dip and be like, hey, we're gone. Things aren't
Yeah.
looking good for us now. That's how I feel that's
Yeah.
gonna
By
happen.
by the way, so in Discord, if you, I don't know if you saw that or no, but we were talking about like Jesus Burgess and you know, uh, what's his name, Sanji fan. What's his name in since Discord?
Oh, Andre.
Yeah, Andre. Yeah, he was like, no, guys, you're talking about Jesus Burgess versus Sanji, but he's trash and shit. And people were like, no, no, Sanji's fight is gonna be Jesus Burgess. So, what do you think about that?
Hey, I mean, you're not wrong. I'm joking. If Sanji fights Jesus Borges, I'm gonna be a little disappointed.
Yeah, I mean, if Sanji fights Jesus Burgess, then I would say my theory should come true before that. Then, like Jesus Burgess should get some awesome Logia or some shit, making him super strong.
Yes, cause
Yeah.
oh my,
Yeah, maybe my theory comes true. He kills Enel.
yeah. I mean, if he kills a nail, then yeah, I wouldn't mind. Sanji versus Jesus Borges, but
Yeah,
from
you
how
know
we see
how
Jesus Borges
fucked
right
up
now, no,
how fucked up would it be if Blackbeard kills Aokiji and Jesus Burgess is the new Iceman?
I would like that.
Yeah,
I would actually like
that
that a
would be
lot.
dope.
I would like Blackbeard to kill. I want to see Blackbeard killing some more people. I want to see people dying for the devil fruits. I'd like Moko. Like let's say Moko leaves Wano, and then
I
next thing,
mean, I would say I think Marco dying by the hands of Blackbeard is done.
is dumb.
Like, no, is done. Like, it's done, finished. Like, I don't like. I think if Blackbeard
No, I
was
mean like,
behind Marco's fruit,
hold
he
on.
would
Let me
have
explain. Let me explain.
already done it.
So like Weevil kills
Yeah.
Moko to make amends with Blackbeard, and Weevil teams up with Blackbeard as like a villain.
Wait, why would we will team up with Blackbeard though? He's the one who killed Whitebeard.
Because he's listening to
Get
old poor mama, or whatever the bitch's name is. I hate her, that ugly old hag.
yeah, Bakin, I think.
Yeah, she's like,
Bakin.
Weevil, we should listen to Blackbeard so we can try to find Whitebeard's treasure. This dumb bitch. So like I think kills Moko, takes Moko to Blackbeard. Blackbeard takes his Delphi, and maybe Weevil gets Blackbeard's or Moko's Delphi, or something like that. I don't think that'd be the best way to do it, in my opinion. I'd rather the Delphi go to
It's
someone else.
weird.
Yeah, no, I'd rather someone else get that Delphi. But you get what I'm saying. I'm not saying like Moko has to die, but I'm saying I'd like Weevil to join Blackbeard. But I don't. I'm trying to think of the best way to do that.
I don't know. I mean, many people think like Weevil's gonna realize that Bakin is controlling him and she's lying to him, and maybe Weevil like kills her and becomes a good guy. Teams up with the Straw Hats against Blackbeard.
That'd be pretty cool.
Yeah, you know, how cool would it be if he like crushes that bitch?
Oh, I'd love it because I hate him. Like I don't like whatever her dumb name is.
Dude, what if it turns out to be like when she was young, she was super hard and shit.
But still, how'd
Just
White
like,
build? She's so small. How did that happen? That doesn't make sense. White build with this bitch.
do you question about like King
Odin
Neptune
and
and
yes, I do. I do question that. How did Shirahoshi come out of her mom? Like it doesn't make
Oh my
sense. Or Toki
god.
and Odin. Like Odin's
No,
like
Toki and Odin isn't that weird.
Odin's double her size.
Considering,
No, it makes
I mean,
sense. She
yeah.
could do that, but it still is kind of weird. I mean, she's like he's double her size. It's like, hey, Toki, and she's like looking straight up at him. It's weird. It
I
it's
mean, she doesn't have to kneel.
no, she doesn't have to kneel, but I mean, he has to pick her up. I mean,
I mean,
it's
Odin is pretty strong.
yeah, but I mean, it's still weird. Like, I mean, fuck. If he's that, I don't know, man.
Oh my
When you try to think with logic, I'm not gonna get too deep into it because then we go down the
god.
rabbit hole of
Yeah.
a bunch of other shit that I don't think we'll be able to talk about on here. But
Yeah,
no,
they're
it's
gonna cancel us
yeah,
calling us weird perverts.
yeah, exactly. But no, it's weird.
Yeah.
Odin's huge. Like that's like Whitebeard. If Whitebeard was to get with Toki, no, even worse, because Whitebeard with Baki is worse enough. I mean, look how big Baki is. Unless Baki shrunk, unless it's like he'll go, Baki goes from being like tall to now
Yeah.
Baki's the size of how Hyogo is now in his old age.
Yeah, it could be like Hyogoro. Who knows? Look at Shinobu, man. How does Shinobu look now? And she was kind of hard before.
No, I meant size.
Even size, like Shinobu is kind of, I don't know, short and fat and shit. No,
You just call her
it's
fat,
weird.
little piece of
What
shit.
should I call her, a glob?
No, call her
What, big boned?
ISIL. I'm joking. No, no, no. That's even.
In South Park, Cartman is always like, dude, I'm not fat, I'm big bone.
Screw you guys. I'm going home. Oh, I'd love to do the Eric Coleman voice.
Yeah. Dude, Cartman is the best character in South Park.
No, no, no. Kenny is.
Kenny.
I love.
Because he keeps dying.
Yes, it's hilarious.
It is hilarious.
Like him dying over and over again, so funny. I'm like, oh my god, again. But it's always like,
Dude,
you
did
remember
you
the.
watch?
Well, you remember the ninja one when they go and they're like, we're
Yeah,
trying to
yeah,
be
yeah,
ninja, and Kenny dies. They're
yeah.
like, these are toys, and then they kill Kenny, and it's like, oh god, that
No, no, no,
was
no. They don't kill Kenny. Uh, they like Kenny shoots a ninja star and like butters eyes or some shit like that.
no. And then someone hits. I thought somebody hit Kenny with something.
No, no, no. Kenny probably dies because
He
he
always
dies in,
dies.
yeah. At least in the early seasons. Later on, he stopped dying as much.
That sucks. How could you not kill Kenny?
Yeah, they were like, well, I think we killed him in every way we could, so now it's just
They
stop.
killed it. They killed him so many times. I like
Yeah.
it was so good though.
Later on they said that was his superpower. He can't die. He's immortal.
What was it? He went to heaven or was it hell? He went somewhere one time. I want to say it was
Ah,
heaven.
yeah, yeah. That was the special episode. That was the one I was like talking about. Like, he goes to hell and he like saves everyone. He saves Satan. He saves like Canada and shit. Like he saves everyone from
Kenny's a great
Saddam
character.
Hussein.
I love Kenny, man. Kenny's one of the best characters in
Yeah, Kenny is
fiction.
one of the best.
In any fiction, Kenny's top tier.
Kenny
His character,
Butters.
dude, the character development in South Park is almost as good as character development in Berserk.
I mean, you know what? I know you're joking, but I agree.
The character
Dude, I love South Park.
like
South Park,
South Park
they
is
don't do anything without thinking it through. They
like South Park is able to rival even the greatest. Vagabond, like people think Vagabond's good. They don't know shit until they read South Park. Or
they
watch South
watch
Park.
South
That's what I meant, okay? God.
Park.
I
Oh
meant
my god.
watch. You know,
Yeah.
quit correcting people. Let me at least finish what I'm trying to say.
Oh my god.
But no, yeah, they just watch South Park and they're like, dude, what were we missing out on all this time? Well, I can tell you what you was missing out on. Everything. You were missing out on peak fiction.
I mean, I do think South Park is big fiction.
I'm glad we agree. This bitch. But
So your
no,
dog again?
no, I'm playing Fortnite while doing the podcast. And I had someone shoot me.
Oh my god.
Anyways, so no, South Park's really good. But if you want to see something even better than South Park, there's only one thing: Scooby Dooby Doo. Yep. But
Oh
no.
my
So,
god. I
anyways, back on.
guess we're going off the rails
No,
too
okay. I
much.
was about to say back on topic. Okay.
Yeah, back on topic.
So
Yes.
Zoro, the big moment with Zoro. Back on this. I think
Oh,
we will
back
see.
on that again.
Fine, you don't want to talk. I'm just saying. I think we should continue
I
talking.
mean, we spoke about that enough. I think we gotta talk about. All right. I mean, before we get to One Piece, I think we gotta at least mention about like the next crazy cell games that are gonna happen in Jujutsu.
I mean, we could, but Jujutsu's it pissed me off. Fuck Jujutsu, man. I
Yeah,
want death.
yeah,
Okay, I'm waiting. So this
yeah,
next, like
yeah.
right now,
Yeah.
it's like I was hoping for more, and it didn't give me what I wanted, which I'm not mad about. I'm kind of like annoyed right now because I was like, I got my hopes up, but we'll get to the point to where everything will be good.
So, what do you think about Naoya Zenin? He was
Um,
awesome.
he's a bitch. Like I don't know.
So I
The
was
way
right.
Okotu, yes, the way Okotu talked to him, I was like, damn, this dude's a bitch. Like Okotu was like,
I
hey,
mean,
you good, and he's like, fuck off. I was like, god
I,
dang.
I've been saying this.
I was like, oh man.
Oh my god.
No, but I'm
No,
excited.
yes,
Like the
Zenin.
cell game shit coming up, dude. It's gonna be crazy.
Yeah, it is gonna be crazy. I just hope we'll see more people, like join in. I guess.
I wonder if it's gonna be like Okotsu, Yuji,
Mm,
Megumi, and all these people in there.
yeah. Yeah, I hope like more people join in. Like I don't know, the Zenin clan or the other
Ghetto.
clans, the Kamo clan.
Do you think this is gonna be like the final arc, or do you think we'll get one more?
I mean, if it's like it's gonna end in 2 or 3 years, right? So
Mm-hmm.
maybe this is the final, or maybe this is like the second last.
I can't believe
At
Jujutsu
least the
Kaisen's
second
ending
last
this
major.
quick.
Yeah, I mean, the way it was going, I felt it because
Well, I did too, but I
the
didn't
way,
want it to.
yeah. No, I mean, I wanted it to grow more, but I guess, we're getting down to action. Like the constant action and stuff, I felt like, oh, maybe they're trying to end it soon. And yeah, I guess, that was the thing happening.
Mm-hmm. Well, I think this would be about a good spot to end it. But before we do, I just want to say one thing, and that is this: Zoro is killing Kaido, and Luffy will have to take the back seat and watch.
Mm. And what's gonna happen to Big Mom?
Fuck that bitch. She's gonna run away like a bitch. And I'm like, oh shit, Kaido's dead. I'm out.
Oh my god.
This dude with the
But
3 swords is serious. I only got 1 sword. He's 2 times better than me.
oh my god. Well, um, yeah. One thing before going, I think uh, I was wrong about kaiju. I mean, not me. Everybody was wrong about kaiju. Everybody thought this was gonna be Kafka time, but no. I guess
Hey,
you know.
I didn't want it to be Kafka time, 100%. But I was wrong because I thought it was gonna be more vice captain being a badass.
I mean, once is like 100% power. No, I mean, yeah, whatever. Like the power went to 0%. I was like, okay. So like, Vice Commander won't do stuff. So I thought it was gonna be like Kafka is finally gonna turn. I mean, he was gonna like in the chapter he was
Oh yeah,
ready. He was about to, but then of course Mina,
she's a
his
bitch.
girl,
She
comes
shows
in.
up at the wrong time all the time.
Yeah. Dude, but her tiger looks
Oh,
badass.
it does. And I like the horns. The horns are, pretty cool.
Horns?
She's got like these little horn things. I think they're like just aesthetic, but they're cool.
What, the tiger?
No, Mina.
Mina has horns? What the
Yeah,
fuck?
you didn't notice? That
Are
was
you
like the first.
trolling
No,
right
that was
now?
like the first thing I noticed was the little horns.
What?
Mm-hmm.
There's no horns.
Yeah, there is. I swear.
Wait, like. Oh my god, those are hair clips.
They look like horns though.
Oh my god.
I got you with that one though. You're like, what?
Yeah, I was like, yeah, what horns? Oh my god.
When I first saw it though, I thought they were horns. I was like, what? I said, how the hell does she have horns?
She's kaiju number 11.
Because, like, the way her face was looking, and everything, I was like, damn. I said, what the hell?
Yeah.
He actually was like, wait, what? Did I miss something?
Oh my god.
Okay, well,
Well, so how long have they been streaming?
about 50 minutes. It's good, though. I just want to say thanks, everybody,
Yeah.
for stopping by,
Yeah.
Zoro is equal to Luffy in strength. That's a fact. And hope to catch you on the next one. Oh, wait.
Yeah.
And also, we're planning on starting a series on the channel. We're going to call it, like, Anime Unhinged
The Unhinged series.
or the, like, the Unhinged series, or, like, the, Anime Unhinged controversial, like I don't know, something. But we'll pretty much
Yeah, we're gonna talk about more,
we're gonna
controversial.
we're gonna get the
Stuff.
name for the series down, but it's gonna be very
Yeah.
controversial topics.
Yeah, just like the amount of controversy, you guys can't take it.
Yeah.
It's gonna be like Saitama versus Goku.
Yep. Or another good one.
Yeah.
Is Hunter x Hunter better than One Piece?
Yeah, is Hunter x Hunter actually big fiction or is it not?
Is Sanji actually, like, how strong is Sanji actually on the level of Zoro, or is he still just a bitch? We'll tackle
Yeah,
all these.
many things coming soon.
So stick around.
Hopefully Lou actually watches and reads more manga and anime so that we could talk more
Yes.
stuff about more
Hey, I'm
stuff.
getting there. Okay, I'm reading JoJo's right now. I'm watching Yu Hakusho. I'm expanding. But so, just hang around for the controversy. We're also gonna be making some changes to the channel to where we're starting to get a banner, a stream overlay.
We'll see about that.
No. It's not.
That
We'll
should be a
see.
surprise. That's not going to be announced, right? Surprise stuff, man.
They're not gonna know what it is.
You said it. What it is.
Yeah. Anyways, big changes coming to the channel. We appreciate everyone. Hope to get y'all in the next one.
Hopefully the big changes also include, fans coming in and subscribing and stuff.
We don't need them. I'm joking. Thank you all though again. We appreciate it. Hope to catch y'all in the next one. Have a good day. Peace out.